Okay, so now we have a track by Grace VanderWaal. I think that's probably how you say it. Lion's Den official video on the Grace VanderWaal YouTube channel. First time hearing. See what we get. So we're at a party. Alone in the bathroom.
Colors aren't as bright as they used to be. Forget the girl they wanted me to be. And I don't know how to be okay. The audience in my head looking up at me, pretending just for them because they need me. I'm human and I'm falling, but you tell me I'm flying, but it's building and I can't breathe. Wanna feel the way that I used to be. And so I go out, get fucked up, so that weirdly I can feel like a kid again. And the lights are like magic, nothing's wrong, twisted, dramatic. And then the morning comes and it's bad again.
Interesting, okay. Before we come on to this, so I've got to stop it. Fair use and all that. She's got a beautiful voice, hasn't she? This feels very intimate. And I just wanted to stop it at that point because I was really interested in what you're saying. Let me just see if I can find the lyrics. I mean, we start with that. I don't know how to be with myself. And seems like she's at a party and she's taken herself off to the bathroom to be alone. And that's mixed in with that I don't know how to be with myself, never mind with other people. You know, it feels like, what would you say? She's uncomfortable in her own skin with herself. You know, colors aren't as bright as they used to be. It kind of speaks to this dullness. Maybe a flat mood, maybe low mood, but maybe, you know, moving away from that language, maybe it's like a loss of wonder in the world, a loss of enjoyment, a loss of fun, because we come to the bit in the minute where she's talking about wanting to be a kid again or something like that, and forget the girl they wanted me to be. It's like someone has tried to impose some kind of identity on her that she doesn't want. So maybe that links in with why she can't, she doesn't know how to be with herself. She doesn't know how to be her genuine, authentic self. It's like she's been shaped by other people's expectations. That ties in with pretending just for them because they need me. And then we were getting into the bit, which is actually what I wanted to talk about and why I stopped it. I'm human and I'm falling, but you tell me I'm flying. So I feel like I'm declining, that I'm not being true to myself, but you, the audience, tell me that I'm doing really well, that I'm successful, but it's building and I can't breathe. It's like the more this happens, the more anxiety I start to feel because I know I'm not being true to myself. And then we have that, I want to feel the way I used to be, so I go out, I get fucked up so that weirdly I could feel like a kid again. It's like wanting that curiosity back, that sense of wonder in the world, the funness, but without the responsibility of being an adult and the demands and the pressures of being an adult, and being an adult who is being the adult that other people want them to be, if that makes sense. And so she accesses that by a coping strategy, a coping behavior here, by going out and getting fucked up. It's like that behavior is a shortcut to being her, what she perceives as her true self. I like it. I like this. Sorry for stopping it for so long, but I'm drawn to this for some reason. Let me just rewind it a bit. Rewind sounds so old school. No, I didn't go back far enough. I don't.
Comes and it's bad again.
And then the morning comes and I'm back to those pressures.
And I guess we're all just trying to work it out, trying to get back to our child self, chasing the feeling, finding the meaning, but just continuing to corrupt ourselves. And I still remember
Hear that
and
pain.
you tell me I'm flying, but it's building, and I can't breathe. Wanna feel the way that I used to be, and so I go out, get fucked up, so that weirdly I can feel like a kid again. And the lights off magic, nothing's wrong, twisted dramatic. And then the morning comes and it's bad again. Dancing in the lion's den. Dancing in the lion's den. Dancing in the lion's den.
The line that stands out to me there is the one about in the morning it'll feel the same again, and that's the difficulty with some of these strategies that temporarily in the short term help you is they don't really help you in the long term. And if that strategy that you're using is something like going out, staying out, partying all night, taking substances, drinking a lot, those can be harmful themselves and can actually start causing more problems, which then make you use those strategies to deal with those problems. And you get stuck in this cycle. And there's a part in there where she says, trying to get back to our child self, chasing the feeling, finding the meaning, but but just continuing to corrupt ourselves. I still remember how it all felt. The sun on my skin and ice cream would melt. It's like it's not even an ideal sense of childhood that she has. She can feel it. She can still experience how that felt. And there's that longing to get back there to that feeling again. And this idea of being in a lion's den, it just brings up this sense of threat and danger and trying to survive and doing anything that you can in order to do that. That links in with, there was that line earlier, wasn't there, about it getting so big. What was it she said? But it's building and I can't breathe. So it's building and building and building. I'm getting closer and closer and closer to having some kind of anxiety attack. But there's this real aching tone behind this track, isn't there? You can hear it in her voice, but at the same time, it's got a it's got a tenderness to it. There's an innocence behind it. But I can't escape. This is the therapist in me coming out. I can't escape the fact that there's no real healing here taking place, and the behaviors that she's doing isn't conducive to a healing environment. It's all very, oh, I don't know what you'd say. She's simulating the feelings that she wants through through these behaviors, and that's making her feel like it's taking her to what she wants, but it's not really. I guess it's coming back to that short term problem solving for her. She gets her in the short term, but it's not long lasting. In the morning, she feels the same way. Really interesting track. There's probably more there. If I sat down and thought about it for a while, and I wonder, I mean, my mind gets drawn to inner child type work. And I don't mean inner child in the sense that there's an inner child wound there that needs healing because she has that longing to get back to it. But I think her childhood contained something that the present self feels cut off from, whether that's a sense of safety, a sense of less responsibility and less pressure, maybe some form of permission to just be yourself as you can as a kid, like a younger kid, before you start buying into all of society's rules and judgments. And that's probably the part that she longs for. I mean, she may have childhood wounds there. like attachment wounds, but that's not what she's wanting to go back and heal. She wants the other stuff to reconnect with that. And I wonder, this is just my therapist's mind. I'm sorry, I'm kind of gone on a bit. But if she could reconnect with that and bring some of those qualities back into her present life without having a party and use substances and drink and get effed up, as she says, that would just be, I think that would be hard, but it would be such helpful work, I think, for her. In a hypothetical sense, of course, based on the lyrics of a song. Let's remember that. But anyway, that's getting heavy, isn't it? It's getting heavy. Let's leave it there. What a great track, though. I felt really drawn to her in that track. I felt connected with her. I felt like this is interesting as a reflection. I connected with what she was singing about, but not so much because I hear people that I work with talk about this, but as in me personally, it brought up stuff that I felt that connected with me. Interesting. Maybe I need to take a look at myself. Right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.